Yo, today in Mod of the Week, we're gonna tell you about an item that makes me weak for it, and I think you'll all agree with me, and you will end up, and then you will see that this is the best thing to ever be given unto thee. It is bubble wrap that I'm talking about, bubble wrap that I'm rapping about, bubble wrap that I'm embarrassing myself in a white man's lyrical elf. White man's lyrical elf is what I ended. White man's lyrical elf for 50 points. Jerry, spin that wheel. We got a few little mods to try today, but the star of the show is bubble wrap tears. And what they do is they just hang in the air and eventually pop. And then they go. Now, of course, admittedly, you see initial similarities to billiard balls, but the difference is they don't move anymore. They freeze in the air. They're not interacted by anything other than enemies walking into them, and it's almost like projected permanent anti-grav. I mean, the fact that I can't do a good one-to-one example means that it's a very cool, worthy of its own right little synergy. We also have some other cool stuff to show you later. In fact, you know what? We're going to start strong, and I'm going to show you multiples. I'm going to show you multiples. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, we got ourselves this. And also, try and guess what these splat items are going to do. We will be picking them up later. I want to see if any of you can get it. Yes, indeed. I'm also exceedingly... Ooh, that's not bad. I mean, it'll save us a load of money, so I'm kind of cool with that. Yes, indeed. So let's get on with this. So this spacebar item... Vong! Vom, vom, vom. How awesome is that? It is kill people by teleporting through them. I mean, do you need anything more just typical anime than that? Vom, vom, vom. Oh, no, okay. It's very easy to mess up and misjudge the distance and end up not actually killing them because you have to land the teleport on top of them. Effectively, what you're doing, now that I think about it, is forcibly teleporting yourself inside an enemy so that your body materializes inside their body, causing them to violently explode outwards and completely obliterate in a shower of gore. Oh no, that's actually awful. That is absolutely... I'm not sure I like that now that I've phrased it that way. I am suddenly appearing inside their very being. Oh, did you see that teleport? That was so slick. I am proud of myself for that one. Oh man, that was immediately excellent. I'm gonna blow up this tinted rock because obviously I'd rather not die, but that was some next level gameplay right there. You have got to admit that was pretty damn cool, as I'm immediately back to my hearts, because I can't resist the power of the teleport. But what a fantastic little spacebar item, right? Such a awesome item, because it's got an inherent risk-reward value tried to it. Makes you feel like a badass, because it actually is quite difficult to use, but if you get good at judging the distance and managing it well, then you're gonna cause hell for these ne'er-do-wells, and that is phenomenal. So, let's bob on over there, and I love that it recharges by itself. I am a little bit scared, health-wise. I'm just gonna grab a little bit extra there. I know, it's cowardly. It is cowardly, and I already hate myself enough. I mean, that's one advantage of already hating yourself the maximum amount. At least nothing can happen that will increase it at that point. So you can guilt-free do anything. So what happens if I teleport inside a boss? Alright, so I just damage them and don't take damage myself. I suppose that makes sense. I don't really know what I was expecting. Oh, get destroyed. Oh, it's so satisfying. Even though, yes, the reality of what's happening is an awful shower of blood. Like a person erupting inside your person. It's just, ugh, and then everywhere, and you're just splattered. And then you, the teleporter, are covered in, well, them stood there. Ugh. I mean, it's better than the teleport theory. If you teleport on someone, you like intermingle with them and your bodies almost combine in a hideous fleshy abomination, because that really just like your flesh knitted together forcefully by the force of the oh no, absolutely freaks me out to imagine that. Even like combining with a wall, just on like on a tiny level, your body's tissues are being forcibly mixed at the most intimate plane possible with the object that you've teleported into. It's just, oh, it freaks me out to think about. It really does. I don't know what it is, but it just really squeamishes me, and I can't even talk about it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. I am totally fine. And look, an easy boss battle, guys. I'm not even slightly in danger of dying. So, I want to get Lump of Coal because I am hoping... Hey, that's awesome. Now that it's actually looked like it's growing and it's going to pop and... blood everywhere. Oh, no, God, I can't get it out of my head. I'm just constantly imagining people teleporting into other people and objects and experiencing a death we can't even comprehend. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have nightmares. Like, straight up. It's getting to me. I don't know how to make this imagery go away. It's just not good. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I'm stacking them up in front. Oh, I thought I was going to teleport towards the poop and then make him walk in the poop, and that was going to be really good, but unfortunately, no, that's not how it happened. Oh, we're good. And warmer. Yeah, a little bit of extra damage there, and we'll see what our devil deal is. Wow. Okay. I mean... yeah, let's go crazy. Like, why not? Let's Judas's shadow all up in here. Definitely better than Mum's knife, obviously, because we get to keep... oh, that's so cool. Growing darkness balls. Fantastic. Look at that. The wave of fire. That's so awesome. It actually looks like a proper, legitimate wave of fire. Not those lame, incorrect expression wave of fires. No, this is genuine, real wave of fire. Grown organically on Higher Hills Farm. Yeah, that's my future company. Alright, but my boy's okay. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Why the hell not? So we're doing pretty well, right? We're doing pretty dang well. Bubble wrap, very good inspiration for an item, because everyone loves bubble wrap. Like, that is... oh, look at them go. That is a universal constant. You can't not like bubble wrap. That would be too weird. It's just got so many delicious properties, and just every single pop is just... you know? There's just that moment when you see bubble wrap, even if you don't pop it right there, you make a mental note that, yeah, at some point I am going to be coming back and popping you know. In a lot of cases, the bubble wrap is more exciting than the thing it was wrapped around. And I think, in fact, in probably most cases, I would go out on a limb and say that. Honestly, I climb trees, go on the edge of branches, and pop bubble wrap. Go out on a limb. Oh, how's my backup career in stand-up comedy doing? I mean, probably not good. I'm sitting down right now. Oh, no one's ever made a joke about stand-up and literally standing up before. I am the first person ever to make such revolutionary observational humor. Stand up, what if you sit down? What's up with that? I'm in one of those moods, and I think that's necessarily okay. You know, I don't think there's anything too wrong with that, but at the same time, I feel like I need to apologize. When you make a joke so bad that you actually feel a burning need to apologize, that's what I've managed to get at. We'll get the other item that we are going to have for this mod of the week after this floor, I think. I think that's a okay time to get it. God, it does so much damage. So how were the bosses resisting? Are you teleporting inside them, but then you're kind of like being expunged out of them again? Because I guess that would make sense, but not quite this time. He was too weak to resist. Too weak to resist my power. Alright, I'm kind of tempted to just give him a boom. Yes, that did a very, very satisfying amount of damage there. In fact, that does as well. It's really quite good. In fact, this is probably one of the most balanced spacebar items I think I've seen added to the game via a mod ever. Honestly, I really do, because it adds so much. The dynamic, fun gameplay of actually using it is really well thought out. Also, Judas Shadow Scientist is a really, really cool look. I am a big fan of that. If we get some spirit hearts, we can grab that, but alas, alack. I so nearly teleported into giving my soul away. Oh my god, did you see that? Wow. My life flashed before my eyes. So I was in the basement and I started rapping about bubble wrap. And then, oh god, make it stop. Please make it stop. Halitosis, not the best item in the world, but whatever. We'll grab a few more tears. That's definitely okay. I mean, I honestly didn't want to go back for this tier, but for this key. I don't know where I am. May as well open this. We might get a little bit of something. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's admittedly worth it. It's just a free couple coins and a key. I can deal with that. So, let's expand upon this then and get ourselves Liquid Sim, water physics. Look at that. Is this not amazing? It turns your tears into a drop of water that gets smaller and smaller, spread out and start actually acting like liquid as they go. Is that not fantastic? Especially with this synergy that we've got going on. It almost looks creepy, right? Like little bits of soul that are being poured out of me and just kind of sticking around my enemies, exploding onto them. Like if we had sticky bombs, I guess is what I'm really referring to there, because they're not sticking or exploding. So I'm not sure why, when Brain was tasked with describing current synergy, it decided to use two words that factually are incorrect when describing. Like a lot of describing and how something, you know, makes you feel is subjective, but in this case, I managed to be so brutally terrible in my word choice that I wasn't even, you know, it's fine if that's your opinion. No, it was, that is stupid and completely incorrect, and honestly, I don't trust you to talk anymore. So maybe we should have a silent floor where I just don't. I think that might be the best thing. But yeah, bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's pretty great, as we all know. Oh, that walked on top of me. That kind of sucks. Alright, we'll get that skirting down there. Is it just me, or are most of our tears actually disappearing? Yeah, I hear... That's so weird. I hear tears even though I don't have tears. Probably needs more explaining, but you're explaining, but you're not going to get any. So, there you go. So, bubble wrap. What I would like to ask you, at the perfect distance, this is so much damage. What I would love to ask you is if you came home one day and everything, literally everything, all the furniture, everything in the house, the walls, the floors, the ceilings, every surface was just straight up covered in bubble wrap. Like, just completely and utterly covered in bubble wrap. I mean, you'd probably question it, right? Maybe that's not a sensible thing to ask, but is there a part of you that, beyond a mild, like, okay, I'm not sure why this is happening, that's, what? Hello, is anyone here? I feel like a lot of you, and I would even in this situation take the time to maybe pop a few, even if it's just to help you think about what the hell has happened here. Like, I bet that's the thing, right? I bet totally some of you would be like that, and I totally get it. I think that makes complete sense to me, and I think it would. Like, out of all the things to come home and find everything you own covered in, I think bubble wrap is probably up there as one of the best choices. Granted, I'm not expecting like a brochure of come home today to everything covered in and choose your choice. You know, I don't think I necessarily see that happening in that specific sense, but at the same time, I think bubble wrap is one of the better options because it's not sticky. I think that's something that we need to appreciate here. You don't want all your stuff to be covered in sticky things, because even if it's something nice, like say you're really into treacle, your stuff is still covered now in treacle, which, you know, that's a lot of cleaning work there, because I think most people don't appreciate that when a miracle of treacle covering does occur, there's a lot of cleaning involved in that, and, you know, you gotta take that into consideration when you decide what kind of miracle you want to occur in your home covering solutions. Paper is okay, because you have a nice crisp, crinkly sound whenever you go anywhere, and maybe if you enjoy writing and drawing a lot, then you've just saved a load of money for a while, so that one can definitely work. I mean, yes, you could try and be a smartass and choose like gold and then collect it, but then again, if everything was covered in gold, that presumably you're wanting the metal version, not like gold foil or something, so that would be really heavy, not to mention suspicious. I mean, people are going to look at you weirdly when you're suddenly carting gold bars that have been covering every surface. And also, how are you covering ceilings with gold bars? Because that's part of this. Has somebody melted the gold to the ceiling? Because you're not allowed to have extra materials, so the only way is to heat up the gold and then adhese it to the ceiling with its own liquid form, which then means you've got to scrape and peel gold layers off your walls and ceilings, and that's a lot of effort. I mean, yeah, you can go turn in the gold, but at the same time, you gotta understand that was some amazing dodging, that it's not quite as simple as that. Teleport into a ghost. I have the power to teleport into an enemy that doesn't have a physical form and kill it. So really get on my level. There is a slight bug I'm noticing with this tier, that if it's fired in the same room for too long, it actually starts to not work, which concerns me when it comes to Greed Fight, because that's going to be going on for a while. So yeah, that might be an issue, but I suppose it's an issue we only have to cross once we get to it, right? And if all goes well, we might be able to kill these guys without... Oh no, Monstro's gonna take some serious killing, isn't he? Hey, look at this. Come jump over here, Monstro. No, don't fire your goddamn... Just jump over here where all of the death is... No, now you do it! Come on! That is absolutely bollocks, mate. That is just... You are having a royal giggle right there, because that is just not good. Is a royal giggle when the queen is amused? I mean, I guess it technically could be, right? Alright, we'll step out and into refresh it. So, there you go. You have to have, you know, you have to come home, and you have to have all of your surfaces in your house covered in. Has to be a solid. Don't try and cheap it out with air. What do you choose? Alright, what is your choice? Given the constraints that I have set down here, I want to know. Seriously, I need to know. What you guys don't realize is all of these situations that I like to posit for the duration of... Oh, that is such a tease. That is such a tease. If only I had access to, you know, like loads of Oh no, what have I done? Apparently, Sives breaks this a little. I am totally okay with this. I am absolutely, totally, 100% on board with this. That would be a little bit unnecessarily big, wouldn't it? And now that we've got spun, our damage is absurd, on top of the fact that we, of course, are doing ridiculous things. I think, actually, I really... 43 keys in greed mode, really necessary there. I just need health, because I just need to survive. I think we've suddenly, out of nowhere, gained enough power to make this happen. It's just such a sudden increase. Why is it so broken with this? Oh, it has been a while since we've had such a brokenly strong run. See, I think this is what happens when item modders don't check their interaction with literally everything and just assume that it's going to work, and then you end up in a situation where, well, this happens. And admittedly, this is pretty fantastic. I am not going to lie, this is absolutely stellar. Oh, that was so much splattage that just occurred. I'm going to stop picking up keys. No, I'm not, because I don't want them to go to waste. Then again, If I was walking down the street and I just saw a load of keys on the floor, I'm not sure I entirely would just step down to pick them up, you know. Step down. Yes, I'm going to step down to pick them up. I guess we might as well have our final little bit of tears. Nothing else worth buying too much there. Alright, to the shop. This has been a very weird mod of the week. Not so much because of me, but I mean, I guess I've not helped. And I feel like there's a distinct difference between how I like to let loose in Isaac verbally compared to my other videos. I think there's a distinct tonal shift that may be jarring to people who listen to my more serious discussion videos, but at the same time, as I always say, it's like my verbal stress ball, and that's really good. And also, what is happening? What is happening? Guys, the scythe is too big. I don't have any frames per second left, and I'm scared. Oh no, I was on 6 FPS, now 5 FPS, 4 FPS. We are on 3 FPS. I repeat, 2 FPS. No, we're training. No. All right, I need to stop this before we hit 1. Before we hit 1, I need to stop this. It needs to end. I have done a bad thing. I have done a bad thing. Oh no. What is it that this cannot kill? That's what I want to know. What has survived this that is causing this to happen? This is... Oh no. Oh, we're at 1. That's it. We've lost all our frames. We're at 1 FPS. I repeat, 1 FPS in the building. Oh, bollocks. And I am back, recovered from that ordeal. What the hell was it that it couldn't kill? See? That's fine. What could it not kill? And what could it... I mean, it could have been the host, but the host doesn't have a health bar, so it's definitely not that. I feel like I just accidentally completely broke I say I feel like, no, I did. I broke absolutely everything there, and that is certainly something special to my mind. Alright, kill him there, looking good. Oh look, this is the one ghost left. What a guy. And they should get absolutely... Wow, I'm surprised they survived. This is very cool. A sudden, hugely expanding shuriken storm. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just fantastic. No! No! Okay, alright, I did it. I saved it. I saved it, guys. Don't worry. I saved it. I absolutely saved it. Everything is okay. We're not going to die. We're not going to crash anymore. We're not going to watch a slideshow. And every little thing is going to be okay. Oh, wow. I can't believe he survived on such a tiny amount of health. Oh, I was very... Like, my heart is going. That whole experience was very, very intense. Alright, what are you? Ace of Hearts? I mean, I don't really care about that. Do we have anything worth buying? I mean, I'm going to take PokeGo. I'm actually going to take the item matter so I can, like, reflexively teleport. Ooh, let's actually see how much damage we're doing. And again, Synergy Lab in Mod of the Week is not at all to just be like freely used. It's very much there just to make access to the mods easier for me, and if there's anything that comes up that we're like, no, yo, we need to absolutely make that happen. See, this isn't really crazy damage. Looking at this, it's really quite reasonable, so we'll see what happens when I really go for it here. I have a feeling firing this quickly is just going to hugely increase the likelihood of it crashing. But at the same time, I actually kind of expected him to melt maybe a little bit quicker with this. I just want to know why the addition of scythes is making it go this ridiculously larger. Oh no, we've got one that's not stopping. We've got one that's not stopping. This is it. This is the end. This is the crash. This is where it stops. This is where it stops. Oh, yep, the frame's rapidly falling. Oh, no. Alright, guys, bubble wrap tears hang in the air for ages. Tears that make everything spread out like liquid and a bit of teleport fun. I enjoyed this experience. I hope you guys did too, as I sit here in slideshow crash heaven for an eternity. My name has been Rachel. Like if you enjoyed this and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Oh, goodbye.